It is almost June, which, as you know, is a big wedding month. We hear so much about pre-wedding counseling and all kinds of preparation before saying your vows. But what about after you say I do? What prepares a couple for that? Well, one thing that you can take advantage of for sure is an upcoming event called Exhale 2019 After I Do. I'm so happy today to have Sharmika Robinson with me. She is the founder of the Virtuous Woman Incorporated, which is an all-wives organization with some 250,000 members around the world. And Sharmika, you say that saving marriages and families is your ministry.
It is my life now. It is absolutely my ministry. I live and breathe marriage, relationships, period. I've been trying to make sure that people understand that if you don't get relationships right, you're not going to get marriage right.
You know, and our purpose here, we are here to live in relation.
Absolutely.
It's here to live in relationships.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That is what our job is. And it is one of those things that we don't teach.
We don't
teach it. But you said that you live this because you've learned it.
Absolutely.
You've been through a hard time and didn't know if your marriage would make it.
Absolutely. I think me and my husband being both military, that was the biggest thing. We're young, we're military, we're finally out on our own, and so trying to figure out marriage, and the only blueprint we had was seeing our parents in marriage. Didn't see anything wrong, but at the same time, learned behaviors within those relationships brought us to having bad relationship skills within our own marriage. And that's what I want to teach people. It's not so much that you don't necessarily know what to do. We've learned something, you just don't know how to do it the right way.
Now, when you say the phrase bad relationship skills, what do you mean? Give me an example.
Oh man, communication, we say communication all the time. Communication is one of the biggest make or break skills in a relationship. If we do not know how to effectively speak to someone, make sure that our timing is correct when we're speaking to someone.
Right.
Make sure that we not only want to be heard in a conversation, but we're actually listening as much. My grandmother used to always say, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for one reason alone, is to teach you that you have to be able to listen more than you hear. And I believe in giving and receiving when it comes to communication. That's one of the biggest things in relationships. So that's just one thing, one key point, communication.
One of the things I think about too, going back as a psychology major, one of the things that I always took with me was I try to emphasize this makes me feel like, instead of you make me feel,
absolutely,
or this makes me feel like, I feel like, to not be accusatory, but to let the other person know how X, Y, and Z is making me feel.
You're making them accountable. You're holding them accountable, and then you're making them more conscientious to their own behaviors. You can make somebody shut down just the way you approach a conversation. So for you to say, you make me, you're coming off really aggressive.
They're immediately defensive.
My guard is up. And that's just human nature. It's human nature to put your guard up when you feel aggressively attacked in any scenario. So that's why your communication, the way you approach a situation, is so important. The seed that you sow approaching is what you're going to reap in action.
Gosh, that's really important, really important.
Yes.
Well, this event sounds so exciting. I want y'all to take a look at the flyer right now while we're talking about it. Okay, so Exhale 2019, it's coming up on Saturday, June the 1st. At the Julian Smith Casino. And look who the host is, Sharmika.
Come on.
Oh,
is it
that's
you?
Me.
Oh, look at that fabulous lady there.
May I have the purple tutu?
Yes, you can.
That?
You can definitely borrow that.
I love that. Now, your speakers are fantastic, Mike and Wendy Perry.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. Mike and Wendy Perry, the Perrys, I like to call them.
Perrys,
because they're a couple. They are a powerful, powerful couple. When you talk about one, you have to talk about the other.
True.
So it's the Perrys. They are an amazing relationship, not just marital, but relational gurus. I love them. Even in my own personal marriage, me and my husband have sat down and spoken with them. So I know that their techniques are effective. I know that they bring transparency They're amazing.
And they're another military couple.
They are another military
That's right.
couple. You know,
Right.
we are here for our military families. We're not biased towards our military families,
Right.
but we absolutely are here for our military families because we understand what it means to be separated and still trying to make your family work.
Yeah.
Like that's so hard. That's so hard. And nobody gives that blueprint because everybody's scared to share their story. That's your blueprint. Like, how am I going to help you by not giving you my story? You've already
Right.
seen some of it, but now you're trying to figure it out.
And it's because our stories include the highs and the lows.
That's
and if we're
right.
going to be authentic, we have to talk about our failings.
Yes.
Because that's where the growth is.
Absolutely, absolutely. True growth comes from your truth. Being able to stand in your truth in all of its messiness and still have a message. The first 4 letters of message is mess. So unless I had the mess, I would never have the message.
Girl, I love that. Unless
on,
I had the
Jenny.
mess, I wouldn't have the
I wouldn't
message.
have the message. You want the message, but you don't want to go through the mess.
That's awesome.
Come on
Okay,
now.
so tickets for this event are $65. It includes lunch or
Yes.
a brunch.
Brunch.
And complimentary spa treatments, live music.
Open mimosa
giveaway.
bar.
Oh.
Come on,
Maybe that should be
mimosa.
first. Open mimosa
Open
bar.
mimosa bar.
How do we get tickets?
Okay, so on Eventbrite, all you have to do is go on Eventbrite and put in Exhale 2K19. The ticket sales are there. You also have VIP packages where you'll also be able to meet our special guest that's actually coming in, which is Miss Rashida from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We are very excited about having a celebrity guest. She's going to do a meet and greet about 11 o'clock that day. The actual event kicks off at 12.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Great. One more thing I want to talk about before we leave
Yes.
is your virtuous woman.
Yes, ma'am.
And
yes, ma'am.
one of the things that you're able to do now is scholarship programs
Yes.
for young women that you're mentoring.
Yes. It was really big for us to be able to, if we're going to mentor the women, we have to mentor the women who are our future. And those are our girls. And what I didn't want it to happen was to have someone that's thriving so well and the only thing in their way is money. I can't get to school. I can't further my career, my future because of money. I can't pick my demographics. I can't pick where I grew up. I can't pick, the wealth that comes with my family. But I wanted to make sure that I was that person in the community because I've been that girl. I wanted to make sure that I was the person in the community and had the help with the surrounding people in our community to just send someone to college, just to
awesome.
help them some kind of a way, if not be able to send them completely on a full ride, to help them in some way. So that's where the scholarship
That's what
program
you're
came
doing.
from. That's exactly what this is about.
Fantastic.
Raising that money for those ladies.
So one more time before we go, let's show you the graphic for
Yes.
the waiting to exhale.
Waiting to
for
exhale.
the Exhale 2019 event After I Do, Saturday, June 1st at noon, Julian Smith Casino, Mike and Wendy Perry and
Rashida from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah, fantastic. Sharmika Robinson, as always, it is wonderful to see you here, and I look forward to seeing you.
You know I
and
love
I'm
you, Jenny.
Honored
You know
to
I
be
do.
your MC
Thank
on
you
June
so
the
much.
1st.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful to have you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Up next on